I was skeptical about this one. I'd been eyeing gaming laptops for months, but they often seemed too pricey. However, the new ASUS ROG Strix G16 caught my attention, and after hearing some incredible reviews, I eventually broke down and bought it. Link is in the description if you want to check the latest price on Amazon. I've been using this laptop non-stop for the past 2 weeks, and I've got to admit it's blown me away. The performance is insane, but I mean it in a good way, with 32GB DDR5 RAM and this beast of an Intel i7-14650HX processor, which I've done some digging, and from all my research, seems to outperform the Intel i9-13900 in multiple scenarios. This laptop handles even the most demanding games and multitasking like a pro. The display is another major highlight. It's a 16-inch FHD plus 165Hz touchscreen that's simply gorgeous, with crisp colors and silky smooth motion. The 165Hz refresh rate makes for some seriously fast-paced gaming. And, with the NVIDIA RTX 5060 GPU handling the graphics duties, you can bet your bottom dollar that performance will stay consistent, even when things get really intense. But it's not all about raw performance. This laptop packs a bunch of convenient features that make it an all-around great machine. For one thing, there are plenty of ports, 3 SuperSpeed USB-A and 2 SuperSpeed USB-C, which is perfect if you've got a bunch of older peripherals or accessories that don't have the newer connector. And when you're on the go, the bundled 1TB SSD ensures you've got plenty of storage space for all your games and apps. I also want to give a shout out to the cooling system. It's super effective, and with the heat spread out across the laptop, you're unlikely to experience any significant slowdowns due to overheating. Plus, the RGB light bar is super customizable, and it looks great, not that you'll notice when you're in the heat of the gaming action. One last thing, as part of the package, you get a really handy notebook cooling pad that makes an enormous difference in keeping the laptop at a comfortable temperature. It's definitely a great addition to this machine. Now that you've heard me geek out about this laptop for a bit, let me give you a balanced view of what you're getting and, more importantly, what you're not. One major plus is that this thing is seriously portable. Even when you're lugging around all the accessories, it's still relatively lightweight. The battery life is also a standout feature. Even after hours of gaming, you should still get a decent amount of juice left. On the other hand, like with any gaming laptop, there are some compromises to be made. Specifically, the keyboard and touchpad aren't quite as smooth as I'd like. And also, with the amount of power on tap, heat still manages to seep in, especially during extended gaming sessions. All things considered, though, this ASUS ROG Strix G16 has become my go-to for gaming, and I've not regretted the decision one bit. The overall package is just incredible value. If you're in the market for a high-performance gaming laptop that won't break the bank, I highly recommend taking a closer look at this one. Link is in the description below. If you want to check the latest price on Amazon,